And welcome back to Swing of Stages.
Uh,
Oi.
As the sun rises from the, as the sun rises, let's 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 see where we left off. Last time on Swing of Stages, you rescued the remaining folk. Dra drain of life essence and are in heavy recovery inside somebody's manor.
yeah.
Now, we begin with a new day. As we focus on to Sync, as she just slept as she slept in the bar, as just gets up. What was it doing? Bartender just looked up. You kind of drank yourself to sleep. Stuttering. I thought I must have took a few sips myself. Oh, what, did I do anything stupid? Not really. You, if anything else, you kind of helped clean the place. Looking around, sees all the tables have been cleaned up, as well as the floors. Makes sense. You're a machine after all. Kind of in their nature. Nature? Huh. You think look at his tail. Her tail is dusty. I need to wash this. Mind if I use your kitchen bathroom? Yeah, sure. We got water. We actually got water now, and so you use it. Yeah. Sink goes to the washroom. Look at a reflection of the water. Yep. I'm a machino. As she dips her tail in the water, as ripples flows out. As we return to whatever you guys are doing, let's start with Curium. How did you start your morning? As you slept, as for some reason you slept outside.
Yeah, out in, like, the wagon, just sort of staring up at the sky. The sun, mostly the thing that woke me up, the sun on face. Gonna lay there in the cart for a fair, awkward moment. For sitting up. Taking a nice, long look around at the desert around me.
Alright. Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
You hear footsteps behind you as you look at the other side of the carriage. As you see a familiar group just walk on by. It seems Plasma.
Well, fancy spotting you folk out this far.
Hey, we're not gonna sit around town and do nothing.
Yeah. Here for research, I imagine.
Well, a little more than that.
Oh.
Yeah, I see here. He's not gonna be like that. He's not gonna be like that.
Lamel, someone's dead.
Let's see here. Eli looks up. Yeah, we're tired of just staying in the same place for a while. We're Team Plasma. We do stuff. Yeah. I'm tired of doing nothing. I'm tired of doing nothing. I gotta get out there. It's
Well, water was recently brought into the town, so chose a good time to show up.
Mm. That's good. Assuming that's your doing, huh?
Mostly Jerry, Mila, and Kane, let's be honest.
Who's Mila?
Eh, Uh, oh, they're a little one. Small. Oh, what were they again? They're operating as the medic down in the Purple Mansion towards the south there. You'll have to see them yourself. They're a good kid.
Hmm. Eh. Sure. Eli looks at the whole town. This place is a shit shack.
Yeah, for now. Not like they have many other options out here.
Hmm. Yeah. Why? Uh. Look like. Alright, Team Plasma. Go. Alright, spread out. As you, as they all just goes out their separate ways, looking around. As Georgia stays behind, looks over you. Hey, Kyriam.
Hi, Georgia.
Hey, yeah. Um, how are you?
Well, I'm out here. Just finished a minor, I guess it qualifies as a mission. Probably gonna have to get in touch with Kane soon, see what the next step is.
Just as a reminder, I'm not part of Team Plasma.
Right,
I
you're just here.
hmm?
You're you and you're here. And that's what matters, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And you see Georgia's big backpack. She carried it throughout the desert.
Yeah.
Mm. And journey's been tough, but I'm here.
A lot of tough journeys ahead, anyways.
Yeah. So, how you been doing?
Been taking care of some kids, been working with Kane on a bunch of things. It's life, for want of a better word.
You have kids now?
Eh, one I've adopted, and I guess I'm also taking care of. Is Mila a kid? At least one other. I'm going to have to talk with Mila.
Jerry's not adopted.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking care of them for now.
Okay. Um. I'm. I hope I can meet them.
Yeah. Mila's, again, down Purple Mansion towards the south. Jerry's been. He's been fascinated about the works in the Blue Building and the like, and I remember Winter saying she had to go over there for something as well. Kane's around. You'll know him when you see him.
Uh-huh. You see Georgia just looking at you as you see her just twitch not twitch but shuffles a bit. Um
Yeah.
let's see. So, I'm
Might be a bit of a weird question to ask, but
yeah.
what would you say is the most catastrophic mistake you've ever made in your life?
Um um I've done several mistakes. I'm saying my worst mistake um is releasing a Pokemon I owned.
Hmm. Do you know what happened to them after that?
Um Unfortunately I do.
And?
Um they've become they've become a menace. They go and when they're out, they just attacked wild, attacked the wild Pokemon. I didn't train them to do that, but it did, as they wanted to be stronger. I connected to that feeling, and it hurts.
I guess I can say I've had a similar sensation in the past. Thinking you've helped someone out by letting them go, only to turn around and watch as they go and ruin lives. As you said, we've all made mistakes. We've all made mistakes.
Yeah. But some mistakes, that mistake left a scar on me.
Which ones don't? It's just a matter of how easily we can recognize those scars.
Yeah. Georgia just walks alongside you.
Yeah.
Georgia's just your aura's gotten stronger.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah. It's gotten way stronger. It's wow, you must have done some intense training.
Well, I've gone through some intense things, but I wouldn't necessarily call it training. I mostly brought up the mistakes thing because, well, on the mission to get water, there were people also down there I was meant to rescue. And when I found them, I just assumed them dead. Didn't check for a pulse, didn't make sure they were actually dead. I just took one glance and jumped to a conclusion.
As you were telling your story, let's move on to Jerry. Where's Jerry? Jerry, you and Mila wake up in the mansion.
On top of the mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's what we had said last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can both fly now.
And restore. Don't forget to restore your self full HP.
Yes, I am restored, but you said it's only 2 marks per thing.
Anyways,
So, not max yet.
Jerry, how you feeling?
Jerry's feeling good. He's finally found something that he really wants to do. Just, last night after that cute little session. Oh.
Mila.
First thing he's gonna do.
Mila, how about you? How's Mila feeling?
How's Mila feeling?
She's tired, but other than that, she's most likely going to go back straight to work with the Pokemon down below.
Alright.
To help them.
Jerry, how about you?
Jerry probably starts out his day helping out Mila as well.
Jerry, I'm gonna say this out now. You remember something?
What?
You had a date.
Oh yeah, those things. Yeah, he's after helping out Mila get started. He's gonna go off and find the others. Andrew. See who's next.
All right then. All right, He's in the laboratory, that way.
Yeah.
As
Yep, it's there.
as as Jerry heads over to the laboratory. I'm entering a movie here. As you all right. Do you 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 see a Pokemon here just open the door for you. As you look to your right, you see Sandy. They're we're looking at the screen. It just says um it's just a tile screen, just nothing else. Just he's I'm saying he's not playing with anything. He's just sitting there at the tile screen of a game, a Mario game.
As they are, I imagine just Jerry just comes up behind them, just eerily, silently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ooh, hi there.
Oh, hey Jerry. Sandy is little, best way to describe it is shell shocked.
Fair.
Yep.
He's, she's stunned. Sandy is, she's stunned, just looking at the screen. The controller's not even in his hand. What are you doing? What did I do about that, Jerry?
What? Say that again, you kind of mumbled it.
What are you gonna do about that, Jerry? You see Sandy just shell-shocked. Just sitting there.
I'm sorry, did I spook you?
Huh? What? What do you say, Jerry?
Yeah, could you repeat?
Oops, did I spook you there?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. It's, it seems like Sandy forgot about your date, the date as well.
Fun.
And
Jerry's probably forgot about it by now too. So
Sandy just speaks up. How are you feeling? Fine.
Huh?
How are you feeling? Fine, Jerry. We just saw people die yesterday. Pokemon die yesterday. Right?
Well,
They just crumbled to dust.
sometimes things just sort of happen that we can't really explain or do anything about.
And isn't that scary?
Yeah, we were trying. Maybe a little, but we can't let that stop us, can we? Otherwise, if we do, then we'll never be able to live life to its fullest.
Yeah, but if those people can't even do anything, those Pokemon can't even do anything. They just stood there. They just laid there, just hoping that somebody will save them. I mean, I'm glad you did.
We did all we could down there.
I'm glad you did, but that it's scary, but that can happen to anyone, even us.
Well, not if you let it.
Jerry, your friend is scary.
you will. But
He just...
if anything, if
Wait,
they do anything ever again, then I'll make sure to do something about it.
what are you gonna do to them? What are you gonna do? If they do something like that again?
Hmm, I'll figure it out when I.
Hmm.
I'm not. I'm not. Had something like that happen again, though. It's important that we protect the things we love in life.
Hmm. Do you have anything you protect?
Well, there's Mila. She's my really good friend. You're one of my friends now too, so you two as well, and
Huh.
anyone else who needs help out there
You see
in the
Sandy.
big wide world.
You see Sandy smiles. It's nice for you to have that. Are you willing to go as far as you can for them?
Of course.
Hmm.
We gotta protect. We gotta protect people after all.
That's,
Even as, and we always have to have hope.
that's good. Sandy look at the start screen. So again.
Do you wanna play a bit?
Not right now. I still need several moments.
Fair enough.
Eh,
How about we How about we go outside then? Today's night.
huh? Um. You see Sandy just stop talking for a moment. You can't tell if they're afraid or something else.
Come on, it'll be fine. If anything happens, I'll be right here. As Jerry just puts a little hand on Sandy before promptly dragging them outside to take a walk.
Alright, you drag Sandy outside. Remember, you have control over Sandy, right? Or no?
Yeah, I do.
Alright then. Alright then. As
Jerry probably takes Sandy to play on the conveyor belt for a while.
yeah, you see Sandy curl in a ball and just rolls around on the conveyor belt. Meanwhile, in the lab, Winter.
Yep.
You, Owen, and Nuo, just, you're, you see Nuo with a, you see Nuo with a pair of tweezers as awkwardly as if with his tail teeth, just plucks a hair from you.
Yep.
Oh, alright. Alright, I got sampled. I just need you to... Now, I just need you to... zap something real quick. Let me grab it from the drawer, you see Owen and Neil just stepped out for a moment. Winter, you look...
Yep.
You look around the lab. It's messy. It's part garage, part lab, part just a pile of boxes.
Uh-huh.
But tattered throughout it are scarily enough parts of Pokemon. From something as small as feathers to skeletons.
Okay.
Um, as well as several horrifying diagrams of anatomy.
Okay.
Right?
So like that Pokemon anatomy book that was actually published a while back?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I imagine it's just pages from that book.
Yeah. Um, as, how are you feeling?
I mean, she's a little tired. A lot happened down in the cave system, so she's a little worn out.
Yeah. You spent your night at the bar,
Yeah, wasn't
just
the most comfortable.
drinking up cider after cider.
Yeah.
Um, oh, Owen comes in. Alright then, alright, you're an electric grass type, right?
I mean, I'm assuming so I can use grass moves.
Alright. You see, Owen just, has 3 batteries on him, empty batteries on him.
Mhm.
Alright. These are type batteries. They're empty at the moment. You don't have to charge them fully, but I want you to charge one of them with grass, one of them with electric, and third one with a mixture of both.
Okay.
Just think of it like using a move.
Yeah. So she'll start with, I guess, electric.
Mm-hmm. Alright, just
Um,
roll an electric move. Alright. You see the battery just semi-charges up. Alright. Alright, that looks normal. As looking in the back, you see the battery is clear. It's clear as you see it's filled with yellow energy, but flickering without it is just a stray green spark flickering around as it dies out.
Okay.
As the green spark dies out. Interesting. Alright. Try to fill the grass up. Grass battery up.
Okay.
Alright. Energy ball. Interesting. Alright. The battery just has a nice soft glow green. As the pendant also that green spark. If
Would
it's
it be a yellow spark?
no, just another green one. As yeah, as within the green glow, you see a bright green flash, flashing in and out as it dissipates as well. All right. Finally, combine the two.
Okay. You might want to put it over there on the counter.
All right. Put it on the counter.
She's gonna take a few moments, kind of get a second wind going, as she'll first launch energy ball again, and then electro ball. So they'll essentially both hit it at the same time.
You do that as it fills up with grass energy and only just the grass one. And just try again as you see him discharge battery. Don't you have a move don't you have a move that is both electric and grass? Um.
Are you talking about shocking grass?
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry, I had a couple goldfish talkers in my mouth.
Alright.
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 She'll go up to the battery and use shocking grass.
Alright. Alright, as you shocking grass, you see the whole room just in a moment, just as sparks come out, green sparks come out of the ground, as
Okay.
as the barrier is just shaking at the moment, as the outside energy just dissipates. You see the barrier has captured the the exact moment of what just happened. As someone looks at it, this is interesting. Hey, Winter, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that you're the first grass electric type Pokemon? Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, I'm just a Raichu that's very special.
Extremely special. Electric grass Pokemon hasn't existed yet.
Actually, I believe you're mistaken.
Hmm?
There is an electric grass type.
Okay.
Rotom when it possesses a lawnmower.
True, but
But no, I get it. The first genetically present with both types.
yeah, Rotom is an artificial mon. They really don't count for much. Besides, they have their own unique topic. They have their own uniqueness with possessing electronics. This here is all biological. Well, assuming biological, as you look at the bar as you see the green sparks jumping around.
Okay.
Grass and electric. They don't really mix.
No, but I mean, I hatched like this, so I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. You see Owen looks closely at the battery. I need to send this up to a specialist. But this is really interesting. Concerning your evolution in status. How does it? I, right? Pikachu and Raichu has Pikachu can evolve into two different type of Raichus. You know that, right?
I mean, I've heard about it.
Yes, one with the power of time and training, the other with the power of pancakes.
Okay, well, what about me?
I can't really.
I mean, I think I used a leaf stone.
Interesting. That's not gonna happen.
Like, I picked it up, not thinking it would affect me, but then next thing I knew, poof, I was a Raichu.
I wish I could see your Pikachu. I really wish I could see you as a Pikachu.
Well, I can actually accommodate that.
Huh? Wait a minute.
Because she will stage swing into a Pikachu.
Oh, so this is what you look like as a Pikachu.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Interesting. you you have Aeos energy in you?
I mean, I was born on one of the islands.
Uh, All right. Okay, that's interesting. You're a stage. You're what one call a stage
Stage
swinger?
swinger.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
what
that's a
the
that,
Felix told me.
yeah. That's a real.
Um,
But this is that's a new term for me in this world.
Ah,
Um,
I guess we could also call it de-evolution.
mm, that's that's
Too
a
long.
yeah. Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Fair enough.
Um, um, what the scientists at the Aeos research lab talk say it's just it's the property of Aeos energy just to devolve a Pokemon.
Oh,
Mm, but but de-evolution didn't really rolls off the tongue.
yeah.
We're trying to figure out a better name for it. Let's see here. Hmm. You you seem to just walk around you looking at your Pikachu form. You don't put off a grass type vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
You don't give up a grass type vibe. You understand? You know what I'm saying?
I guess
Hmm. Pokes at your cheek.
it sparks a little.
Ew. But grass. But grass.
Sorry.
Yeah, but grass energy is still there. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Um. Say. Hmm. What? Hmm. Give Give me a second. Goes in the back and pull and just grabs out a fully charged grass type battery. Absorb this.
I mean, this is all I've known. So I don't really know what's going on.
No, pulls out a grass type battery. He's telling you to absorb it.
Oh,
Press A to use.
Press it.
yeah. She'll try and absorb it.
All right. Grass energy flows from you as it flows into you as it equalizes as the battery is halfway drained. Just as as Owen just takes it back. Interesting. Fit. All right. Interesting. Halfway. Hmm. All right. Winter. You you absorb grass. You absorb grass energy. You you feel you feel stronger.
Uh huh.
Hmm. All right. Mm, Oh, by the way, you should probably ask before you absorb something I give you. But that's just a
Yeah,
no.
fair enough.
That's the type areas. And its effects are temporary and it doesn't really harm the body. Um. This, okay. Um. You're an interesting. You're interesting, Winter. Norm. Normally, when a poke. Normally, when a Pokemon grabs a battery that's not its type, or or if it is the same type, it's either rejected entirely, or or um they absorb it fully. You're reaching the halfway mark. Hmm. The only explanation for that is that you are capable of absorbing grass type energy, but it's you already drained half a battery somewhere else.
I mean, there was the battery back on the island where I'm from.
Hmm. Could could be.
But sadly, that island sank.
Such a shame. Hmm.
Oh my word, could explore it.
Hmm. Say, what do you remember when you were born? When you hatched?
I remember
Mhm.
my trainer leaving me behind.
And that's all.
Mm, I remember growing up with the wild Pokemon on the island. Watching all the games happening was so much fun. I always kind of dreamt that I'd be just like those Pikachus one day.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Because, like, those competitions looked like fun.
Yeah, those Aeos competition. I see them out my window every other day. They're great. Um, especially because they use my conveyor belt and I can speed up and slow them down just for fun.
Interesting.
And
Make sure you don't
and
hurt
and, and,
anybody with that.
and then the rep just come to my house and says, "Hey, you're not allowed to do that." And he says, "Yes," and I say, "Allowed to do what? I'm just doing my research here."
What if I told you that
Mhm.
some of the researchers survived the island sinking?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet. I would like to catch up with them. Um,
Maybe we can arrange that.
um, yeah. Let,
Curiosity, though. Have you ever heard of a group called Team Spark?
um, Team Spark.
I think it was Team Spark.
Wait. Oh, oh wait. Oh wait. Yeah. I. No idea. And allocator, whoops. I said the wrong name for I said wrong name for team. Yeah. Callie, Eli,
I
and the others
thought
are
something
team.
was
We're
up
team.
there.
Yeah, we're team Spark. Whoops, that's my bad.
I mean, it smells the same either way.
Yeah, team Spark. Yeah.
I
Anyway,
mean, Team Plasma has very specific connotations within the Pokemon world.
yeah, team Spark. Yep. Never heard of them. What do they do? Never heard of them. What do they do?
Well, I don't really know, but I met one of them, and he said he'd try and help me figure out why I'm like this.
Hmm.
He's a Pikachu too, but he's normal.
Interesting. Well, I'd like to talk to that regular Pikachu. Sometimes.
Well, maybe you could come back with us sometime.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
After we get the situation here fixed.
and yep, as we move the camera to Mila. Back to Mila. You how are you healing? Are you just using your healing moves?
Effie, you with us?
Affy?
No.
Did your audio
I'm
die?
falling asleep.
That's
It's
fine.
You
alright.
should get some rest.
Yeah.
If
Just wrap this and you can dip.
yeah, just wrap this up and you can dip.
Okay.
Alright, Mila. How are you tending to the wounded?
Whatever resources she can get a hold of with what she can do.
Yep,
Use what you can.
you see the mansion just as after some time you fill the mansion with your flowers as there's a Grisalia just popping out of the walls. The atmosphere seems to be the atmosphere has changed as you create an indoor field. But after some time, you see the flowers slowly wilt, as As you need to bring water, quite a bit often.
Yeah.
Mila, you um you you feel a sense of um that's Robble's sense of you know what to do. That feeling of let's see here, not acknowledgement, but your destiny of some sort.
Yeah.
Um, you you feel like this is what you're supposed to do. Hmm. It's it's not weird at all.
That's
As
just
but
what she can.
but you but you feel like you are you are a bit slacking. Like this is not the best you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So
It's just too hot.
yeah. Mila, you eventually you just become tired and you just need a break. What do you do?
Just imagine as she's working, she might just eventually pass out from working herself.
All right. You pass out as you see and you hear people just scramble as their savior just passed out. As as you hear some new some footsteps coming up, you just say, "Whoa, things are bad here." Oh wait. Oh, is this? Oh, all right. All right. We Sneasel. Sneasel. Get do your things, do your stuff. Um, we, as you see, we will just as you hear a sound of a kit just falling on the floor. As you just pass out. Kane,
Uh,
you, did you sleep in the car?
yeah, I passed out, thinking too hard.
Mm-hmm.
I look around, but I guess I check on everyone after that rest.
All right, going inside the mansion. You see two familiar faces back here. Callie and that Sneasel that you saw once in the building.
What?
Hmm?
Hey, Callie and Sneasel.
Mm-hmm.
What are you? How'd you get here? And what are you doing?
Oh, Kane. Hey there. We walked here. Yeah, we just walked here. Um, we
So I can never trust these guys.
all right. Go roll intuition.
Yeah, walking across a scorching desert does not sound like something people would randomly do.
They actually do. They actually just walked here. You get the sense that Callie doesn't want to do nothing. They're tired of doing nothing. As
I find that amazing that you chose to strode the entire desert just to get here.
um, well, the destination isn't exactly here. It's yeah, the destination is to the capital actually.
Oh, you too. That's. I was planning on going there next, I believe. I don't know if there's any other settlement that I haven't been
We we hmm. We're looking for one specific member of Team Spark that we need to rescue, and that's all.
to. Was he here? Or at the capital?
We're at Shiver City, but this is not Shiver City. This is Aroma Park. Well, what was Aroma Park.
So Shiver City was the one that fell down?
By process of elimination.
I don't know how many cities actually.
Well, there's also the Dia Sky ruins, but those ruins, those ruins fly and we'll definitely see a flying stadium. So if we, but if since nobody reported on a flying stadium, then I don't think it got transported here.
Okay.
Now I'm just thinking what it was like in Dia Sky Ruins if it didn't get transported. You're just like you're just up there casually, and then all of a sudden the rest of the Aeos Islands are just gone.
Probably obscured by cloud cover or just somewhere else. Anyway.
Mm.
Okay. So then, are you just trying to find out what's happened at this place?
Yes, and that last person has a piece of a puzzle we're looking for.
What are you trying to solve then?
We're trying to solve what brought us here.
I think it might be having something to do with Aeos. That's all I gather.
Yeah. Our last friend, they they're in charge of Aeos they're in charge of finding Aeos deposits around the island.
Okay.
They're they they gather information on where the deposits are and how big the clusters are. They assuming that our transportation here is quote unquote natural. Where maybe they have something to know about it. As for us, you only know the properties. You don't know what their geological formations are. I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
No, it's fine, but
as you see this,
maybe-
Needle just makes an orb and just tossing the building and just cracks it. As you feel the area get a little bit more wet as a small rain cloud form above the building.
Oh, what? Okay, I'm just trusting the Sneasel here.
Oh, rain dance.
No, a rain orb.
Yeah,
Rain orb doing rain dance doing rain.
that'll be
Is it
handy.
like inside? You said it's raining outside.
Yeah, it's raining outside. Yeah.
So now the indoor is
As-
not getting
as you
water?
And you see the Needle just use a move, and they use haze, as the air just becomes a little bit foggy. All right.
Oh yeah, I'll fucking finally notice that Mila's passed out.
Yeah. Yeah, I checked on Mila. They're fine. They just overworked themselves. By the way, Appy, you can leave, by the way, if you want to.
Yeah. You're free to go if needed.
Yeah.
Bye.
Alright then.
Have a good one. We all love you. Bye bye.
Yeah, she.
Get well soon.
All right. Um, let's see here. Kane. So, what do you find out about this place? Any knowledge on knowledge on this where how Aeos energy affects this place will be good.
I clearly did not get a full entire expedition of the underground below to see it.
Oh, so
If this place has an Aeos generator as well, or Aeos engine, or whatever, that the other stadiums have. Because I was mainly down there to help people that got lost. I'm assuming there's a record of this place having an Aeos well, or whatever Aeos thing, right?
Actually, no. Callie says, actually, no. This place doesn't have an Aeos generator, but according from what we last heard of our last member, they said they had, but Aeos energy is distributed evenly throughout the area within the dirt.
I mean, you'd be right. There's lots of, or at least I've seen instant Aeos crystals down there, especially on, I guess, the first floor. But even deeper, there's this purple one, which makes me uneasy.
Purple?
Yeah,
Oh,
purple.
that energy. That, yeah. Be careful of that one. That, again.
Clearly, all these people were around that, just clustered and gathered.
I can tell by the symptoms. I saw I saw I saw how they are similar to the one that are attacked during the other incident.
What would you call these symptoms anyway? How do you call this?
We call it connection drain.
And what are the symptoms? I just know that they all seem lethargic, even though they've been resting still.
It's the drain of willpower. The drain.
Yeah.
You say, like, when somebody gives the person a command,
Sure.
and depending on how trustworthy they are, how much energy they have, and if if the command is doable, and there are a bunch of factors that go into command. Aeos. Yeah. But purple Aeos energy. Sucks the desire to do that. S- Simply saying. Simply saying. Your mind has trouble commanding itself.
Oh.
Trouble commanding the body.
Anything else? Like, because I've seen this before. There is like some kind of device to capture this or to absorb it. Should we quarantine that area or any instance of this then?
Well, it depends on the scientist. That energy can go. Aeos energy acts more like a conduit rather than a source. But not a conduit, more like a catalyst. Yeah, that's the right word. Catalyst. Um. Mm, yeah. You know about the property of Aeos energy that evolve and devolves a Pokemon, right?
Yeah. In fact, there was also an instance where Pokemon basically can stage swing with this energy as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, down there we had to fight a Garganackle that could basically break down into even more smaller versions of itself.
Okay.
The name escapes me.
Alright. That sound like the magnet. That sound like the Metagross we had at remote.
Hmm.
Um.
Remember, we saw them break apart.
Um. Yeah.
That's
That's the
exactly accurate.
that's the property of the Pokemon. That's the Pokemon itself. That's state what what Pokemon call Stage Swinger here is just Pokemon that just can do that. Some Pokemon are just they're just a cluster of minds. So that's just not so. That's a specific case. Normally, just stage swing between two forms, or or three forms if they have enough Aeos energy.
All right then. Other than that, that's all the instances of Aeos energy we've seen down there. We haven't been there down long.
Mm.
In fact, we haven't explored everything.
And
Mystery.
yeah, um, if you see purple Aeos energy, be careful with that. Um, ba- that type of energy. Mm, really wish you can study it more, but somebody's we but somebody stole the got the last instance of that at remote. Yeah. um
Stole? What do you mean?
Somebody just took it.
I don't say.
Mm-hmm. Flashback to Curium.
You're
Yay.
causing problems, dear. You want to return the priceless artifact
It's
that
not
you stole?
it's not priceless.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the human spirit is like $20 per ounce. $20 a fluid ounce? Yeah, that.
Yeah.
um I really let's see. Files can only tell you so much when you can't see a real genuine article. Eh, anyway, sound like from your as we move back to Curium.
Hmm.
Georgie says, anyways, that's your excursion sounds a lot. Um,
It was,
um,
to be honest.
yeah, must that must have taken a serious toll on your body.
Weirdly enough, not too much. Guess I gotta be thankful for good old Magic Guard, but
Mm. Oh yeah, your ability.
still.
Mm.
Yeah, even still. That purple stuff. Just wish I knew more about how it worked.
Hmm. Yeah, that. Yeah, wish I can help you with that. Um. So, what are you planning to do now?
Well, plan is to effectively hang around here, make sure Mila's all right, because, well, insofar as I know it, this is her home to some extent or another.
You look at the building. You see a rain cloud above a manor where we kept the patients.
Well, looks like she has some amount of help over there at least. But once affairs are sorted here, plan is to move on to Tokenson, and then from there it's on to the capital.
Tokenson. Oh yeah, next town.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that? Do you know anything about that place?
Not too much. Sort of flicking open the brochure to see what 3 words it says about Tokenson.
You got Tokenson. You got a full page on it.
Oh dang. Huh. Who knew this brochure was actually worth something? Give it a read.
Tokenson. It's the main. Even though it's the let me grab you the map.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's the map? There it is. Tokenson, right over here. Even though this is a native town, it's known for its high quantity of pure gold, pure current Pokean currency. As even though this area has been mined out cleanly, a market has formed there as cooperation between the native and the colonizers have been frequently trading there. As there's also a point. Also, there's the main building there is a Pokemon trading guild, merchant guild.
Yeah.
Pokemon merch guild. Pokemon merch.
It's a great spot to be picking up souvenirs and the like. Might be nice to take the kids down there, have them sort of see the place at the very least. A lot of trade, a lot of commerce, a lot of new things to look at.
It's also a town by the sea.
That's not even mentioning the beautiful seaside view.
All right. Well, you might think there's also might be something else going on because this pamphlet was out before the whole thing fell.
Yeah. This pamphlet isn't exactly the most accurate, but it tells me most of at least how things were. If nothing else. Yeah.
Alright. Alright. That sounds like an interesting place.
What about you? What are your plans?
I just wanna first off I wanna walk around. That's one thing. Second thing I also want I just want to walk around. You can tell that we're not telling you anything. We're not telling you something.
Yeah. And I guess the insight roll at this point would be, do I have any evidence to the contrary? Any way of proving that that's what's going through their head? Intuition, do I have something in my inventory to provoke them to tell me the truth here?
No.
Right. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Not much point following old me around when I'm not even from here.
Uh-huh. Where do I go to rest here? Look around at various places.
Just check with whoever's nearby and ask, really. I know Winter and Kane stuck to the bar, along with Sink. Mila and Jerry spent time down at the mansion over there, pointing at the rain cloud. I imagine if you ask around enough, you'll find someone nice enough to give you a spot of their own. No real inns or the like set up around here.
Yeah, that mansion is that mansion is a little bit terrifying. As you see there's rain above it and there's fog now. I'll go to a bar.
Yeah, well, you enjoy yourself and maybe learn a thing or two about keeping a secret.
Mm-hmm.
As I wave them off, and I imagine going over to check on Winter and Owen and Nuo.
Alright then.
You see Jerry
Careful.
and Sandy just playing on the conveyors.
Yeah, I'll wait a moment for them to pass by.
Anyways, back to Jerry, and you see at some point, Sandy just slides back in the sand after the conveyor belt just toss him there.
Just sort of falls to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's too far.
Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Jerry just
mm-hmm.
sits there next to them.
Yeah. Sandy look at you, Jerry.
Stares back.
How you do this?
Do what?
Not give a care in what? How you not give a care in the world?
Well, it's not that I don't care. I just want to be able to do things. You know, if I let things like these just hold me down, I can't do as much as I could.
You're not much of a thinker, are you, Jerry?
Maybe?
I'm surprised you survived this long. Then Sandy just sits up. What? In the wild, you gotta be smart to survive. Make your own tactics. Gank them. How I survive this bar is dig underground, ambush them, and it works.
Oh, that's a smart tactic.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, kids! I'll sort of call
Hi,
out from a distance.
Hey.
Waves.
Sandy just slowly waves.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, how are you handling the day?
You see Sandy just shuffles a bit back when he sees you.
I take it, Sandy, you at least understand why I was not exactly keen on you all following me in there.
If you didn't, then
Sandy,
you wouldn't have been doing as much as you could.
Sandy takes another step back.
And you still wouldn't have had to deal with all that, but I mean, you did anyways, and I can appreciate that. Just wish I wasn't so stupid. I acted silly back there. Like, just standing around looking at people in that state is pretty stupid of me, isn't it? Yeah,
You
pretty
can say
stupid.
that twice.
Sandy just runs away.
I'll give them a light wave. Sorry for scaring your friend off. Dealing with that kind of thing isn't exactly something kids should be dealing with.
Well, what else did you want us to do? I couldn't just let that happen.
Should have been on me and Kane to step up and deal with it, not... I shouldn't have had to rely on you and Mila and Sandy and Winter.
Well, we were the ones who were able to do things. And sometimes you just gotta do whatever you can instead of hoping someone else can.
Why didn't I do anything?
Kane, you see Sandshrew run by.
Running
Yeah, running.
I'm-
downward.
Jerry's
running
going to a
south.
cold head that little question. Why didn't Tyrion do anything? This feels like that kind of thing.
Eh?
Kyriam, would you say you were possessed?
I'd say it's something quite the opposite. Less something made me do that, and more the thing that makes me do stuff was not present to do its fucking job.
Jerry, you get that feeling.
Weird. Just pensive. Pensive. I need to change the token match. If my thing will not lag.
Hey, Kane.
Morning, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, just talking with Jerry about, well, yesterday.
Why is there no pensive emoji?
It's, that was. I was surprised that you acted up in that cave, Kyrian. Just standing there. Is this
I
what
wouldn't.
that's about?
I mean, it's, well, you know what I thought it was, Kane. I thought they were, well, dead. Didn't want kids looking at that.
But
So
you
I
hardly reacted to any of my pleas, too. Which I'm surprised at. And there was
Oh.
something else that I need to talk about. We had some, I guess, Team Spark people come by. Did you see them?
Oh,
They're
yeah,
actually
I saw them
everywhere,
on the way
too.
into town.
And I had to talk with, was it Carrie?
It's Callie.
Callie? And if you remember that Sneasel.
Oh, right. And the research they're doing. I imagine they want to talk with me.
No, not you particular, but they're here on a trek over to, I believe, the final stadium that just fell onto the capital city to try and meet with, I believe, a leader of theirs. Trying to understand how they got here in the first place.
Georgia was also in their caravan, and they're also here for
Oh, what?
something they're keeping a secret from me. Over. You can pry it out of them, good on you. I'll talk to the Team Spark people, and we'll keep a close eye on them together, right?
No, no, I'm about to say, offer like an escort over there.
Yeah, yeah.
They aren't the fighting type, we know that much.
Yeah, I'll go offer the escort. You go see what you can pry out of Georgia. Jerry,
Later,
maybe
hold
you
up.
can...
There's more to talk about first.
Oh, right. Sorry, getting ahead of myself.
Those people maybe we went over this before, but those people down there are suffering from most debilitating will drain. Something
Right.
about themselves that they can't. They tell me that they can't almost command themselves to do anything. They're all lethargic, stuff like that. And I wanted to ask you, Kyriam, since you're in obvious possession,
Stares
that
at
was the thing that
Kyriam.
brought up. You're in possession of. Are you still in possession of that purple machine that we got out of the robot way back then?
Right. I'll pull it out. The crystals down there sort of sucked the energy out of it, though, so.
Of the machine?
Almost.
Or the machine sucked the energy of the crystals?
Currently empty. Currently empty.
Yeah. The crystals sucked the energy out, like, almost like it hit its Roche limit, if that makes any sense.
No, and I'm insight checking.
Yeah, go ahead, Insight Curium. They're not deceiving you at the moment.
Alright.
Right, Roche limit. So, when two celestial bodies are approaching each other, the Roche limit is the distance they have to be apart for them to just rip each other to shreds. A larger, more durable planet might have a different Roche limit from another body, and so when the smaller body approaches, it's just torn apart and added to the larger planet's mass. And that's roughly what I saw happen with the energy in the machine. It got too close to the more intense wellspring of the energy and got sucked in.
Okay. Because I know back then you also absorbed a little bit of this, like, purple Aeos energy too. Are you
I did.
alright? I don't know if you're more sensitive to it. That's what my concern is.
I mean, I think you might have.
I'm fine, regardless.
Are you really?
I don't know.
Are you sure?
This is the cue for intuition rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jared.
Do I maintain my current intuition or do I have to re-roll?
This is a separate topic. I'm gonna ask for a separate roll.
Okay.
Can I argue a cult? Because
No.
it's about. Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is
19.
no.
Time with more sixes.
Kiam, what's your
There-
guile?
Yeah,
Oh, guile
I'll
machine.
roll
Kyrian coming.
active guile against this.
Is it a low roll? No.
This,
We
Yeah.
still both beat you. We both beat you, though.
yeah, there are gaps in what Curium's saying versus what they understand, but they aren't explicitly or actively lying to you.
Okay.
Admitting the truth.
Is
Yeah.
it omitting the truth, or you just don't know the truth?
Bit of both.
Okay.
Hard to tell where one ends and the other begins.
I'm just...
And if you had literally any one item to provoke them or call them out on this statement, that would just completely break it.
Instant.
Would an Aeos energy generator also suck up the dark one, or no?
No.
Okay.
But
Because
yeah,
Jerry doesn't have that many items that could do anything here.
I'm fine now. It's past us. Mila is helping out the people we found down there. And we're just gonna keep moving from this. Can't let it slow us down, right, Jerry?
Yeah. I'm just a bit more concerned about you now.
We have to be wary of this black energy stuff. I don't want you freezing up again as well. It's scary. Especially with you just there. I didn't want you to end up like the others that we had to rescue.
Well, again, my ability, Magic Guard, it would have protected me had it gone for any damage.
This does not. This is not normal damage. It's not normal. It goes for your will, not your physicality.
Goes for the soul.
I'm still quite confident I'll be fine.
I'll watch your back.
And I appreciate that. So, we gonna split and divide and conquer?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah. So Jerry checks on Sandy, I check on Team Spark, and you check on Georgia. Let's go.
Okay. Where's Georgia right now? You said the bar?
Yeah, Georgia was heading up towards the bar.
Okay.
Sandy.
Meanwhile, winter.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Yep.
all right. You. And then
Do
that.
you want me to switch
You wanna
back?
roll that?
And that you seem. See. Sorry for rambling.
Oh, that's okay. I'm kind of used to it. Kyrian rambles a lot
Yeah, I bet
about
that.
like space court and all of their cases. That's
You.
like quite cool.
You lost. Yeah.
Yeah, space court seems weird.
And anyways, you're free now. I'm done with my testing. I'll tell you results.
She's gonna hop off the table, but she's gonna stay in Pikachu form for a little while.
All right, see ya.
Hi. Wonder where the others
Oh.
went.
Hey.
Huh? Oh, hey, Kane.
Hey, no, we decided what we were gonna do and split up. Kyrian was gonna go ahead and talk to... Wait, have you seen Team Spark around yet?
No.
Okay, because Kyrian wanted to go ahead and talk to Callie down by the, mansion, I guess, the purple mansion.
Okay.
With Jerry, I think. And, I'm gonna go ahead and try and talk to Georgia. She came along with them, which is suspicious.
Okay, well, what do you guys want me to do?
I don't know, what can you do? I mean, you're good with talking people, right?
I mean, I like to think I am sometimes. Then again, I just dealt with that creepy giraffe egg.
Don't talk to
like-
him. Just don't talk
Well,
to him.
I promised him that he could run some tests. And he said something about me having, like, Aeos energy in me?
I mean, don't you? You could stage swing.
Well, it's also apparently I'm, like, the first ever grass electric type. Isn't that cool?
She's like got her bouncy energy, Pikachu energy back.
Oh yeah.
Kane, that's a common
What?
symptom of stage swinging.
Yep.
Have we, did he understand why you are
No.
this way then? Just that you
No.
are?
He said he'd let me know what the results showed later on. Although, I did notice something really interesting when I put some of my energy into one of his batteries.
Wait,
okay,
what battery?
huh? Okay,
mean
so he
one
had
of-
these elemental batteries.
Okay, type batteries.
Yeah. And like, okay, so I first did electricity. So I filled that battery up. But there was like this green spark in it.
As in... What
Like
type?
the energy
grass?
was yellow. There was like a single little green spark in it, and then it went away.
So it dissipated in the battery like it couldn't contain
Huh?
it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Then I filled the grass one, and that same spark showed up. And then he had me do both. So I used my specialty move, and that one filled up. And then like the whole house almost like it shook, and like bright lights everywhere. It was cool.
Gary, do we even know what these batteries do? I still have not used one, and I have like 2.
Huh.
Maybe we should talk to him specifically
Anyways,
what these
he
batteries
said
mean.
he'd be interested in meeting the people from Team Spark, and potentially
Oh.
Callie.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we should mix them. Team Spark is an interesting group, sort of
Well, Team
shady, and
Spark already promised they'd help me too.
What they did?
Yeah, or at least the Pikachu did. He said he was gonna try and help me figure out why I'm like this.
That's that's a good point.
So maybe if the two of them work together, they could figure it out. I don't like feeling different.
I mean, that's a cool part of you being different. I don't know why you don't want to be it.
Cause
You just
like
want to fit
every
in
new
then.
place we go, people stare at me funny. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I guess. You would just rather hide the fact that you're this way?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to have green.
Don't worry, we can get a coat of paint on you, make you yellow again.
But I've never been yellow.
Well, you want to be normal, don't you, huh?
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, I'll go catch up with Mom.
Alright. Wait, Ma?
Yeah, Kiriam.
Ma? Kyriam, is it Ma? Oh yeah, that's the...
Mom.
it's
Ah,
that
Mom.
one night.
Yeah.
Did you forget? I can't blame you.
No, I just don't understand Kyriam's mind.
I
Can
wish
never.
I understood Curium's mind, and I'm the one that plays them.
Honestly, I feel you. Sometimes you just have characters that just go somewhere else and gain sentience.
I wish I could understand all you guys' minds. Mm.
That would make things so much easier, wouldn't it?
50 different characters.
So she just
Whoa.
goes full throttle, just a trail of sand just kicked up behind her.
Mom.
All right. As the camera focuses
Sure.
back to Kane again.
You.
Well, talking to Georgia might be easy, but I mean, fucking thirsty anyway. Burst through the doors, I guess.
All right. You burst through the doors as you see both Sink and Georgia just sitting at a table. Both of them just nursing their drink. It's water now. It's like
Oh.
actual water.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey, you guys. Do you mind if I sit with you after a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Sink just sits there awkwardly, just looking at Georgia.
Are they
So
looking any more awkward as I walk away, trying to listen into their conversation?
a little less as Sink just asks, just give me a perception.
Alright. Perception. That's a lot of fours.
Sink says, so, are you used to your body? And Georgia says, I'm weirdly, yeah. I miss being bigger and faster, but it's fine. My other senses are still good, maybe a little bit better. It's weird for me as well. Sink says, you haven't been feeling any different? A little bit. I like to say him some more. That's all. Sink just says,
Water, please, as I talk to the bartender.
Sink just looks back at Georgia. Being Pokemon just kind of throws me in for a loop. It's you you see Sink just slowly just stops talking when Kane's here.
Hey, don't let me dampen the mood. Is something wrong then?
Mm. You can Sink is actually being a bit awkward.
It's alright then. But...
Georgia looks over at Sink and just sense the mood of the atmosphere has gotten stale in this, not stale but gotten funky in this room.
Does it feel like it's been that way actually for a while?
No, actually. Both of them have awkward topics that they want to talk to each other, but you kind of, you are kind of in the way of it.
Okay. Are there any windows in this place?
No.
Okay.
What? The room is lit up by holes in the ceiling.
Okay. I'll make this brief. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I wanted to talk to Georgia specifically.
Yeah.
Now I heard that Team Spark is here, and you traveled with them. And I'm actually surprised by that fact.
Yeah, I traveled with them. It's better traveling in a group and alone.
I would imagine that you'd have some hesitancy traveling with them. You're not a part of Team Spark, officially anyway.
And well, I'm not part of them, but we're in the same situation, so
That's exactly what I was wondering, because there's two things on my mind. Was getting you guys an opportunity to go home, and part of that was trying to understand what got you here, and I believe the best lead was trying to free the professor. So I was wondering, is there any way that Team Spark could work with the professor or the Aeos Isles, or is it still has to be down low?
I'm not sure about that. You have to talk to Eli about that.
Eli, alright.
For as long as I know him, he's been acting like leader, even though you say he isn't.
No, he definitely has the energy. I don't know why he's not. But
I'll leave right back.
Okay.
I'm also surprised why you would leave the lab as well. You're like a battle item maker, aren't you? In fact, I have some results from the test that you gave, from the item you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just put this aura capsule on the table. So,
yeah. Do you use it?
yeah, actually,
How was it?
It was a weird feeling, really.
Yeah, that's
It's almost like everything got a blue tint, and I could see where people were going to be.
yeah, that's aura sense. I have that ability.
Wait, hold on. You have it?
Yes, I'm what people call an aura master.
This is Georgia talking.
Yeah, Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah, Georgia did have that weird comment about my aura being cracked.
Then you know more about this. What is this feeling, anyway?
It's a think of it like a sixth sense. The sense to feel emotions.
Okay.
Empathy, but cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean
You really don't know much with you don't really know much without context. And references. But one thing Aura can tell you is a little bit of what Aura can tell you is the opponent's intentions, so you're able to see what they're about to do. Even though it's just like a fifth of a second, but a fifth of a second is a lot.
also from a just to the DM, when I pop this aura capsule, do I notice like all like life and people around me? Like can I see hidden enemies or stuff like that?
In a small range. Only in a small range.
Okay. Actually, that's gonna be important to put it on the aura capsule too. So is there like a size limit? Has that been arbitrated yet?
No.
Okay, because I only have +4 and evasion and next hit, sure hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway. It's, this item seems quite good. It allows me just to dodge things easily.
It's only temporary. Remember, it's only lasts for like 5 seconds.
Which is like 1 turn? A DM?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I'm again. Making Bellheim sort of a test. I'm testing things. Um. It. You see, Georgia just stops there, and she didn't say more.
Okay. Hold on. You can move on to someone else real quick. Gotta get something.
All right then.
Well, I suppose since Lotus isn't currently here at the moment, that defaults to Jerry.
Jerry. And you see Sandy just sitting on a dune.
Sandy, are you alright?
Yeah. Kyriam's scary.
That's fair. There's something definitely off about them.
Have you ever felt like you meet somebody that's out of your league?
Not exactly sure, but I probably have at least once.
Like when you're up against them, you know that you're definitely gonna lose. It, for me, it's just like that. But I sense that I'm about to get, got.
That makes sense. I've definitely gone against the people who are probably a bit too strong for me, but never stopped me from trying. But I guess this is different due to everything that happened in the cave and...
Looks over Jerry. Have you ever ran away before?
No?
You haven't run away before, huh?
Mm-mm.
Wow. Sandy just sighs. But you haven't really know true fear.
Well, you can't be brave without being afraid of something first.
Someday you're gonna meet some Pokemon that is too above your level, and the only thing you can do is run. when a day like that comes, you gotta remember. You gotta remember. It's okay to run. It's it's a, it's okay not to fight.
Noted.
But,
But
Like
I
our-
think I understand why you're having Kyrium there now.
mm-hmm.
And
The assault man earlier, assault Pokemon earlier. That was scary, but I know that I'm safe within the car. When the fight is over, I still sense that presence coming from. I thought the Salt Man was still alive, but it turned out to be Kyrium.
yeah, that dark energy is pretty powerful.
Mm.
That's why I see, and that's why one day I'm gonna find a way to make it not work anymore, or something like that.
Yeah.
Just some way to help with that stuff.
Alright then. Sand just slides in the sand.
Lies there with them.
Both of you just lie in the warm sand as the sun blazes. Anyways, Kyrium.
Hey, Lotus, you here? You with us? Because I know Winter is running at me. No? Right. They'll be over in a few beats, I imagine.
Alright, alright, how about we just take a small break here then?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Small break.
Alright then, small
Man.
break. I'm gonna pause it.
Consequences of my actions.
I'm a-
Delicious.
I'm pausing recording. Alright, and we're back.
Hi, we're back.
Alright,
Yay.
Winter and Kyrium, the camera pans to you.
Yep. Just Kyrium hears this just turbo of like energy just as you see a little Pikachu looking at you.
Oh, good morning, Winter.
Mining!
Done with your work at the lab?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, the science is a weird thing.
Well, no, like even he's confused. Apparently,
Oh, he is.
I'm half electric, half grass, and like my electricity energy apparently has grass energy mixed into it or something like that.
Well, every unique person has their own unique problems.
You know what we should do? We should introduce Callie to him. I think they'd get along great.
Maybe.
Because he also said that the reason I could do what I do, the stage swinging stuff, is because I have Aeos energy in me or something. I was really confused.
That does track with what we've seen so far, though. You did
But it
evolve
doesn't
down.
make sense because I was hatched from an egg.
No, the stage swinging bit is Aeos
Ah.
energy.
But I don't remember ever draining any Aeos batteries.
It wasn't the battery. You remember down in the Scizor cave when you picked up the leaf stone? All that energy in that cave just got sucked into you. And ever since, you've been a stage swinger.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also came to say hi to Callie because I heard from
Kane?
Yeah, sorry. My brain's feeling all like energized right now.
Just a few deep breaths. Let's breathe together,
Oh
shall
no,
we?
I think it's because I'm in this form.
Well, do you want to change forms or do you want to stay like this?
I want to stay like this for a little while.
Okay.
Or I could go even smaller and right on top of your head.
I won't stop you.
Nah, I'm okay like this.
Well, let's go have a chat then.
Alright.
Looking up at the rain cloud, just accepting it, not even questioning.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what would happen if I shot that with electricity. Do you think I could start a storm?
Wouldn't be a good idea to do that with this one, what with all the people around.
There.
Next one we find. Next one we find,
Okay.
we'll give it a shot.
You see this Nisa outside, just hiding behind, just sitting under the roof, watching the rain pour down slowly.
Just casually walking into the rain area, looking around, greeting
Yes.
people.
Oh yeah. Before I forget, these are inside. By the way.
Yeah. There's not that many people out here, are there?
Obviously it's raining.
Yeah. Kieran will at least approach the one person that is out here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there.
Hey,
Take
wave.
it this is to some extent you're doing?
Hey, nod.
It's impressive work.
Good.
Come again?
The rain feels good.
Yeah.
Nod.
Yeah. You'd be hard pressed to find a nice rainstorm back moonside.
You just open your mouth. Thanks. Me and myself.
Again, it's impressive work.
Yep. That's what magic can do.
What magic can do? God, the amount of times I've heard that phrase.
But it's actually happening!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Made a rain orb and shattered it.
Yep. Takes me back to one case. Oh, I shouldn't get distracted. We came over to talk about. Kane mentioned something about that purple energy stuff.
There's magic on the moon? Huh.
Yeah, there's a little bit of magic moonside. Hard to find, and when it is found, it's not that publicized, so, But I'll be damned if I didn't lose my mind when I saw that warp wand presented. A story for another time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, people inside, they're suffering from like a will drain, I heard from Kane.
And dehydration.
Right. Makes sense.
Do you know anything about black crystals?
Right. I think they were specifically purple salt crystals, which was interesting to say the least.
That garganeckel thingy.
Purple.
Right.
Purple salt.
Yeah.
It was like all creepy looking, and I didn't like it, but I had to be strong.
Interesting.
Yeah, I actually took a small sample with me as I'll reach into my little hair coil and pull that out. Small little purple salt rock thing.
Nah, don't know anything about that. Again, I'm not a scientist. Just a wild Pokemon. Just
Damn skilled one at that.
Just a wild Pokemon doing black magic.
Well, to think of you as not skilled or not good at what you do would be a mistake, to say the least.
Yeah, you should have seen what my trainer could have done.
Yeah. You get any word on how he's doing, by the way? Or she?
They're currently in another dimension. Can't contact them.
Shame. Think I'd like to meet them sometime.
No way
if
to
it's
get
not too
them
much
back
trouble.
for you.
I don't think they're wanting to come back immediately. They went there themselves, yeah?
They went there before the whole shemingle.
Ah, right. Might be a bit difficult for them to return in that sense.
Yep. Well, look, I'm here forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the rest of the Team Spark folk, they're around, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. And, oh, Mila, I imagine she's still in there working. Is she good?
Yeah, she's fine. Just need rest.
Right, right.
Um.
That girl's a miracle, I swear.
Looking for it? Looking for somebody?
I was just looking for basically the whole team that came here with you. Just wanting to check in on, compare notes and stuff like that.
We kind of split. And just look around. Could be anywhere.
Right. Oh, thank you kindly for letting us know at least.
Meanwhile,
Yep. Hard cut over to.
Eli just look. Eli say, interesting. Let's see here. What's in here? Or go through the front door and just goes into single. Whoa, whoa, ah.
New rescue mission, gang.
This is why.
That's a problem to deal with later.
Meanwhile, Kane, you're back in the awkward situation.
Yeah.
Both of them have a sensitive topic they want to talk about to each other, but not to you.
Okay. Well, I believe my business here is over. I'll just take up the. I'll go ahead and take up the aura capsule again as well.
Hope I'll do you well. Sorry, it says.
I think it will. There's no, there's a Lucario up by the capital, I believe.
When
he was on the star team or whatever.
you see Georgia flinch a bit, but when you said Lucario.
Oh.
Did I struck a nerve?
No, everything's fine.
I was wondering, because I don't know how friendly he is. Will this aura capsule help me spot him from further away as well?
Georgia says,
Or is it just really anything that's close by?
It depends on the Pokemon. It's based on how much they showboat.
Showboat, okay.
How strong their personalities are.
So it's... No, this will be important, really. Is this something I can control, or is it just takes extra training?
Probably not. I'm gonna say so. You gotta be born with it.
Well, what does this capsule do? It just does a shot of energy?
Yes, temporary shot of energy. Well,
Okay.
Aura's not an energy. It's a mindset.
Wait, then have you always had this aura capability?
Yes.
Even when you were human?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Again, gotta be born with it.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought humans didn't have that kind of power, really. I mean, they don't use moves by the sound of it.
Stuff. Some actually do, but it's rare, and you gotta be born with it.
Okay, well.
There are stories of humans who have special abilities to be telepaths, can be psychics. There's a rare instance where one can fly.
That'll be concerned. Anyways, if you guys are headed off to the capital, we'd probably love to tag along. I don't know what's... Actually, can I make almost like a nature check, or check with my information about the entire map and the entire region to see if that way is kind of like dangerous or perilous?
Sure. Give me a gen ed.
Oh, gen ed.
What?
Okay.
What?
Well, what about survival? Haven't I been here everywhere?
Survival. Actually, this is more gen ed because of how you know the area.
Okay.
It's you remembering what's on the map rather than either exploring or other things.
Okay.
Okay, the pathway to Tokenson and the pathway to Alright, I'm gonna show you the map. I'm gonna show you the map again real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. Pathway to Tokenson. Relatively short. Actually it's not short, it's quite a little bit long since you're actually going to the ocean. Other than that, the pathway to the capital here. There are two ways. Around up around, or through a forest.
Around and through a forest. Which one will be easier?
Down here, there's a pretty dangerous dungeon.
Okay. If we take up, I assume this is a craggy area right here.
It's a little.
How does that compare to the forest down here?
The forest is forest. You heard that this forest is just a big group of trees with a flower field in the center. Flower field in the center.
Okay, what about its like danger compared to the upper path?
This is more dangerous. This is less dangerous up the top path here.
Okay.
The path up here is I wouldn't say craggy, but I would say these are rolling hills.
Okay.
As in, you have to go up and down hills.
I will tell Georgia that if you guys need a guide over to the next town over, I'd be willing to lead you in an expedition. There's some pitfalls that you should be aware of.
You see, Georgia said, sure, I'll take that offer. Since, yeah, I think I'll just head on back to remote.
That might be for the best. How about your injuries? Are you doing better?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm actually fine. As the room goes silent again.
Well, I think I have talked about everything. Thank you for having me, guys. Sorry for interrupting and all. And I'll head out the doors. And then fly over here. Pop the aura capsule to see how far I can see.
The aura. You only sense the bartender as the range is burst 3.
Oh. This time I'm gonna go ahead and get onto the roof, and you mentioned how there's like little holes, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand almost above the bar and try and listen closely to their conversation now. And I'm gonna wait for the aura to dissipate before I get on top.
Alright. Alright. Creeper cane. Creeper cane.
Yep, does anything a creeper can.
Alright. Give me a perception, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Only ticking down.
Anyways, first thing you hear about 6 problem. So, Georgia, I is it weird? Hmm, I I don't like my body. It's weird, right? Georgia says, I
Oh, this is a rather personal conversation. Okay. Nothing confidential that's related to sport.
no. They have personal problem because they are persons. And as jo- as as Sync goes, it says, I I know I'm part Team Plasma, and Plasma is supposed to protect all Pokemon. And that means accepting that Pokemon and humans should be responsible with each other. I just feel like I'm human in that this Pokemon I'm inhabiting is something else, you know? Like, uh, they should do what they want, but I'm still here. You get what I'm saying? Georgia says, kinda. Um, yeah, you're still you. You're entirely you. I can sense that. But, you just don't feel comfortable with this Minshino body. Um, yes. No. It feels natural and it feels weird. Uh, as this conversation it goes on, as Kane, you can't relate at all.
Okay. You said I can't hear it at all?
You can't relate.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah.
As Sync's personal problem, it goes into his own thing. Jerry, you two are still laying in the sand. Sandy is. Sandy.
Confirm. Vows, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Sandy is not saying anything.
Jerry's just playing with them, thinking, just what if something
Meanwhile,
really is wrong with Jerry? I'm here.
Meanwhile, two strangers just come up to you. Hey, how you guys' dates going? Remember? Oh, it's been.
Yeah, that.
Yes, it's been a whole day. How's your date been? And
I guess it's been good.
Sandy just says,
The best though, but it's
It's-
been fun.
as Sandy just give a thumbs up. Hey, Sandy, you alright? You look like you look like you've been through some shit. You okay? I see the Fred just looks over. Yeah, it's been right. Liar. I can know you're lying. But yeah, but date went badly. Date went terrible. Oh, hey, do you break this guy's heart? This one goes up to you, Jerry.
No, it was other things.
Oh dear. They just died. They're gone now.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Jerry. Anyways, fat commotion going on. Back to Kyrium.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Oh, there's Vows.
you okay?
Wow.
You okay now?
You're back.
You okay now?
Yep, I'm here.
Alright then, let's continue.
Yep, I'm good now.
Anyways, as Andy says, well, a lot of things happen. I saw 3 Pokemon die in front of my eyes. No.
Dude, he sure did.
Yeesh. Dude. Get over it. What? What? Yeah, get over it, man. Hey,
It's like these take
hey, I'm
time.
I'm trying. It's just that you gotta be there, you know? Yeah, we've been there in several situations. What makes this one different? They crumpled to dust. Uh-huh. And this weird black energy and dude. Okay, it's clear that your dating skills are not up to par, but you don't have to make up stories for it. But feel.
We're not making anything up.
Both of 2 friends just look over.
You can ask the other people in our group.
Alright. You know what, dude? I'll help you with this situation. Without you feeling. Come on. Let's have a one time, dude. Got it? Yeah. You
Okay.
see both of them just walk. You see 2 of them just walk away.
Jerry is a reg frag. Don't do anything with him.
What?
Meanwhile, you know this. Yeah, this is Andrew. So, are you just a terrible date, or did something actually happen?
Something did actually happen down there. People did kind of crumple into dust, but it was a lot more than that. Something supernatural almost.
Supernatural?
Yeah. That weird purple energy was giving off some real bad vibes.
Like bad vibes.
Yeah, real bad stuff. It kind of changed one of my friends, and I'm still not sure if they're okay.
Tracing. Huh. Well, wish I can help you. Wish I can help you through your. I know that you're scared, but the world is scary. And there's danger lurking around every corner, ready to pounce at you, ready to stab you, ready to burn you, ready to throw sand in your eyes.
Well, you gotta face it head on.
What? No, you gotta run. What are you talking about?
These are not the guides you go to for advice.
Yeah, no.
You just run. What?
Jerry is the opposite of that mindset.
Then verbalize it.
Anyways, yeah, it's clear by not running, you drag my friend do some crazy shit. I'm gonna say to her now, our date's off, so you do you. As you see him just you see him just run away from the situation.
Jerry just goes off to find something else to do. Actually, he's gonna go somewhere particular if I'm allowed to go off this map.
Go ahead.
He's gonna go back to the where he found the Gracidia flowers.
Alright then.
Oh, back into the dungeon alone.
Alright, I'm deleting your token as we move over to back to Kieran and Winter.
Right, well, we're gonna go see about the others. And, oh, right, one last thing. We're probably going to be traveling with you guys off to Tokenson, so if you want an escort, say the word.
Sure.
Yeah. As I will give them a nod and a wave and take Winter with me. Just off and away.
Mm-hmm. Winter, you here? Lois, you here?
Winter!
Alright.
Winter? Lotus? Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, see the token move.
Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was muted.
Alright.
There
then.
you are.
So, where are you guys heading first?
Just towards the Gigas statue to get a better view of the area.
Mm-hmm.
Is this garage still open out of curiosity?
The garage is still open.
Can we see Callie at this angle?
Wait, this is the laboratory, not the garage. The garage is this one right here.
Yeah, the garage is back
Oh.
far ways.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Mm-hmm. Alright. You head toward the Aeos Isles as you see, I see Julius and a stranger just talking to each other.
Ah, it'd be rude to interrupt them. Let's leave them to it.
As Julius just leaves.
Oh, good
Julia!
timing.
Huh?
She's just gonna beeline it and tackle hug him.
Ah!
I will follow at a leisurely pace after them.
Hey,
Been a while.
hey, Winter, you haven't changed. Wow.
Actually, I have. She will
Yeah.
smile and switch back.
Whoa, stage swinging.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots happened. A lot has happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just walking around, see my old workspace here.
Oh, you actually had an old workspace here.
Yeah, remember, I'm the announcer. Up there's
Oh, right.
up there's the announcing booth. Announcing booth up here. Points to the big house up here. Big house, part of the house up here.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, when you're here when the place is like this for so long, you kind of forget it used to be a lush stadium, you know?
yeah, it's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
But then I got promoted and then moved to a bigger stadium.
Well, life keeps moving ya. You just gotta keep up, you know?
Yeah, I'm actually glad for that promotion. As you might already know my job. Yeah, so I can actually get closer to the actual researchers.
Right.
Mhm.
That does minorly remind me. Did you hear about the exploration down in the dungeon down there?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Harry.
Not exactly the most pleasant of affairs. And I'll
Ooh.
again fill them in with the dungeon report.
Oh,
Same
that.
report I gave the wider groups.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
So just like what happened in the tower.
More or less, yeah. Well, I will say it was weird seeing all of them just gathered up in the one little cavern.
Maybe that's just a hunter. Maybe my guardian angel is a hunter.
Hunter? What's that?
A Pokemon that goes out to fight.
Predator. Predator's the
Oh.
word. Maybe, but even still, why keep dragging them back if not to just actually finish them off then and there? Why just leave them there to sit?
Well, could be two options. First thing here, but well, you say it's a Garganacle, right?
Garganacle
kept
stage swinger.
Stage swinging like me.
I don't know much about their species, but one thing I do know is they don't really have big mouths, so I'm assuming they
Low
get
eater.
yeah.
Pull into salt.
Right, the turning into salt bit. Any comments on that front? Any precedent for that in what you've seen?
That just sounds horrifying. It's I don't know anything about that. That's not my special. That's not my research specialty.
Right, fair. There's at least plenty of the Aeos stuff just down there. Yep, kind of think that it really is just everywhere underground around here, right?
Yes. Yes, it's actually it's actually actually everywhere in this on the island. It's just if it's like it's like it's the backbone of this entire island.
You guys think the salt is the reason all the water disappeared? Like, whenever I eat something really, really salty, my mouth always dries out. What if all those salt crystals did it?
No.
I mean, in that section of the cavern, maybe, but for the wider thing, it's clearly a
No.
plumbing issue.
Yeah, points to the fountain that's dried up.
Yeah, that fountain got disconnected from where it normally gets its water, so it broke.
The ocean.
Ocean's a fair ways out from here. Oh, yeah, and once you're done hanging around here, Kane was actually talking about escorting you and your group off to Tokenson.
It's fine. We don't really need escorting. We're.
It's still a nice luxury to have, you know.
We learned to fight on our before we went out, so it's fine.
Oh. Well, if you wouldn't mind too much, I'd like a sparring match against at least one of you. It's a way to get to know people on a different level than just conversation.
Sure.
Yeah. Mind, it doesn't just have to be you. It could be really anyone in your group.
Sure thing.
A way of learning.
Sure thing, I don't mind. Alright.
Although, right now is at least a little bit of an awkward point.
Yeah.
Maybe later in the afternoon, just after lunch.
Sure thing.
Yeah. It's a date then.
Don't call it that.
I mean, it's close enough.
Don't call it that.
Oh, the others in your group. I've been meaning to talk with them.
It's a set time. How about that?
Sure. I don't know where the others went. But we're meeting back up for lunch.
Alright, well, I'll see you then.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah. Where could... Right, Eli's the one that made a promise to you, so I'd like to find him and have a talk with him about it. And I know Kane specifically mentioned Callie to talk with.
Yeah.
Actually, do you think Callie might be at the labs?
Maybe. Let's go check.
Yeah. It's their area of expertise. It's just makes sense for them to go to that kind of place. What with Julius deciding to go to the announcer place, Callie, the scientist, might go to the science. Please wait up.
You need me to carry you?
No, I'm fine. Goodness me.
Need some water?
A little bit.
Sadly, I don't have any.
I can.
We'll go to the bar after this. How about that?
Yeah.
Here, the door's over here.
Yep.
All right then.
She will push open the door.
Okay, pushing open the door. You see a laboratory. It's
Yeah.
Clean, sterile, and yep, full of sand now.
Oh,
Careful.
she'll kind of brush the sand off and then step in.
Oh no, it was
Yeah.
already full. It was already full of sand.
Oh, fair
But
enough.
still, we can prevent it from getting worse.
Yeah.
Be careful, some of these cubicles are just nightmares.
Okay.
Eh,
Hey, Callie!
you see, Callie just in thought, just looking at this plant, looking at the thing in the terrarium.
Winter's just gonna go, Kelly!
Huh?
Maybe
Oh.
don't.
All right,
Tackle hugger.
Oh, whoa. Oh, oh, Winter. Hey.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here too.
Oh, hey.
Oh well.
Oh, Bowser is back. Hi, we are talking to Callie.
I was still here. I just went woke for no reason. I never
That's
left.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed you're in a bit of a different form.
Yeah. I'm a bit hungry.
A bit hungry. Well, it's not exactly proper food, but it's something to tide you over, as I will pass them off a bottle
I
of
have some
cider.
dried fruit.
Yeah, cider and dried fruit. Nice snack to tide you over.
Here's a dried citrus berry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not much.
It's just a snack before lunch, you know?
Yeah. They eat it and just get better. Okay, alright, thanks.
Yeah.
This is an interesting plant.
Yeah, sure is. Wish I knew a thing or two about it. Just looks Aeos energy all the way down. As I will briefly take the wilting flower out of my hair and turn it over. Can't help but wonder.
I've been looking through the computers of this place.
And?
Well, they're definitely researching Aeos energy and in plants. That's for sure. The effects between those two are weird. Are kind of weird.
Yeah, the amped growth and whatnot.
Yeah,
welcome back, Star.
welcome back, Star. Yeah. Grove.
Reminds me of the small Gracidia grove that was found down in the dungeon underneath here.
Yeah.
Icky salt.
Oh, right, that too.
Yeah. Gracidia and Aeos energy. Those two weirdly mix super well.
I'll have to keep that in mind for Mila.
Maybe it's something to do with the ability to change forms, but
I can do that now.
Oh, right.
Kind of.
Winter's a stage swinger now.
Oh, yeah. Congrats. Anyways, I was saying, Gracidia and Aeos energy has worked well together since technically they both change a Pokemon's form.
Like materials.
Yeah, the flower and the energy just merge with each other very well. Hence why they grow really well here.
How come the whole field died?
Sand.
Well, you can't grow things in sand with no water.
Yeah, sand's not exactly the most polite thing to plants.
And they also drain the water really well, very fast.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of how energy relates to plant growth, I'll hold up the wilting flower with the salt crystal on it. Any comments on this?
Hmm. That... I'm not a botanist. I don't really know anything about that.
I just
So-
figured you might be able to ID the connection since,
Yeah.
it's the same type of energy you asked me to look into.
Wait, is that the purple energy?
Yeah.
In
It was
salt.
all over that dark cave. I think it even possessed the Garganackle down there.
Purple...
Or something of the like.
Purple...
Yeah, it's a sort of purple salt. Suffuse the salt crystals down there. Come to think of it, it might have actually been the thing to turn that Garganackle stage swinger.
Do you think the purple energies also would turn the people to salt?
I'm 80% certain on that front.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
That's...
Here, I will give Callie the report.
Okay. Aeos energy and salt. There's no records on... I don't think there's any... We have uncovered any records on Aeos energy on natural material. That's... Again, that's the fourth person we're looking for.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
A few things of note on that front, actually, with the dark energy and such. Tried using a generator to drain one of the crystals, and it drained the generator instead. Kind of similar to when two planets hit their Roche limit. Just tore the thing apart and sucked it on up. As I will show the undamaged but completely empty generator.
I think a better analogy is putting an ice cube in a warm room.
You really think so? Really resembled gravity to me, at least the effects it has. There was a larger reservoir of the dark energy there than there was in the machine, so it drained the machine.
Sorry, I'm not an astrologist.
Well, that's what I'm here for, I guess.
Aren't you a lawyer?
Yeah.
But there's...
Yeah, Moonside lawyer.
Okay. Anyways, this plant here is really interesting.
Yeah. Oh, reminds me. I will
Quesadilla.
find the brick again and pick it up. You got any clue about this? I think it's relevant.
What brick is it?
The same quote-unquote final product I couldn't quite decipher and left here.
Oh. That's just moss.
Huh.
Oh yeah, one other thing. Carry didn't you say that that crystal thingy, like, absorbed all the energy out of your Aeos thingy?
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, smaller to bigger. That's just how it works.
Can't help but wonder why I felt some of it drain into me then. This is like the very first comic Hiram has made about any of that.
Yep.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, fuck.
Be more honest about this, Carry-On.
Right, you caught me. I'll just concede on that front. Going in there, it's like a sensitivity to this kind of thing, you know?
No.
Like I can sort of taste it, if it's strange to say.
Really weird.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. And going into just that entire crystallarium with the people in it, it's like I could feel the energy just quietly dripping away from them. And, well, I at least picked up some of it. I know that much. And after a certain point, the connection just gave up. Like it hit an equilibrium or something.
you see Callie just stand there with that emotion.
Yeah. I wish I could explain it better, as Curium still has... At this point, it's pretty obvious that this is not their actual motion, but it's still the one they're showing.
Uh-huh.
It's part of why I picked up one of these, so you could have a sample, as I will pass off the wilting flower to them.
Miss...
Bit of payback for what I did earlier.
Uh-huh.
You asked me to figure it out, I'm figuring it out. Okay?
Yeah. Callie
Wish I had better words for it.
just holds onto a flower and just looks at it. Um, you gave him a crystal as well, right?
Yeah. The flower with the root structure around the salt crystal.
Mm-hmm. Callie just looks at it.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks. I'll be staying here for a while.
Right. And, don't forget, lunch at the bar. I've got a sparring match set up with Julius.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, later we have. I have somebody I think you might find interesting.
Oh.
Oh, right, Owen and Nuo.
Yeah, they're a giraffe rig, but they're kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, the other researcher, right?
Yeah.
Biology specialist.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
trust their credentials.
I don't. Julius said that he's a creep.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll admit he's a little eccentric.
yeah.
He had me put some of my energy in like the type battery thingies. Cause he said that I was an interesting specimen.
Julius says he was a creep. Anyways,
Yeah,
but
he's a creep, but the results he gets are honest results.
back to the roof.
Cutting back to Kane on the roof.
Oh,
since
well,
you're here, Star.
Of course, but do they say anything interesting or relevant to any of my own interests?
It's you see that it's time for Georgia to rant about. It's as Georgia's rant. It's beginning to as the conversation just starts tilting Georgia's stuff issues now. To say, think you. I know you're part of Team Plasma, but do you have any Pokemon? Yeah, I do. I had I had a Minchino, as weirdly enough.
Okay.
I was, and then I released them because that's what Team Plasma does. Has your Minchino gone rampant? No. No, they haven't. I felt like I wasn't a great trainer, so I left them. So I let them go free. Because Pokemon is a Pokemon with another Pokemon. A trainer with Pokemon should be a partnership. And if things don't click, then I shouldn't keep them. George, and then I assume they went back to their normal life. And Georgia just sighs. Wish I'd done that earlier. Sync just... You see Sync just gained more interest. Well, you hear that. Um, mm, let me tell you a story about me and my Riolu.
Oh, that's why she's doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's. Well, it. Well, let's. Let me. Well, it. Oh, well, when I was growing up in a temple, um, I in the dojo, I was given a Riolu. We we work we work together. We train together. We 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 even fought together. Then 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 comes a time where we set off to do our own thing. I We all wanted to go compete here on Eos Island in a competition, the Eos Island, the Unite Games. Hmm. I I supported them, so I did what I can to help and train them. Event Things were going well at the start. Then we started losing. Loss after loss. Lucario, now Lucario, um, started to um started to do more and more intense training, and I had to keep up with that because we share a bond. Um, Fight after fight, we kept losing because again, Unite battles aren't just one-on-ones. It's it's a group of it's teams against team. My my team were the fun sort of the fun ones, just playing it for sport. I I felt the same, but oh, I wanted to feel the same, but in my head it's always like I gotta get better. I That was me. What event then eventually um when when the games start and during a match, the matches become more and more tiring as we continue to lose. Eventually, eventually, to get stronger, Lucario attacked one of our teammates' Pokemon. And then it then it goes on to the next teammate, and then went on a rampage. I I feel like I should I feel like I should stop them, I but I I have to trust them and had to get stronger. Uh, and that we then we were disqualified. And of course. The team started yelling at me, but I didn't hear them. I was thinking, gotta get stronger. Then, but those weren't my thoughts. I heard Lucario's. So, just like a respectful trainer, I went up to him, and he's, then he lashed out at me. I, 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 it's weird. I thought I was thinking I deserve it, but that wasn't true. But it is, but it's not. It's, hmm. Eventually, then I decide I'm not fit. I'm not fit for this cargo. As as a as I handled my Pokeball and left. Then it went on a rampage, and eventually it was. Eventually it was. Then eventually it was caught again, and then it was banished. I I felt very responsible for that. You see, Sync just give a stern expression, and just let her keep talking. Uh, Eventually, I that's that that situation scarred me for a while. This scarred. I'm I'm afraid of Lucario's. You see, Sync just nods. Eventually, I've I've gotten myself a new partner. A look at herself. A got eh,
Eldegoss?
an Eligos. A ghost, no, Gossifleur. Sorry. A Gossifleur. I we it was different. I enjoy being with them. It's we I I shared thoughts. I shared thought wants and shared with minds. They weren't the same. They weren't forced. They were two different. We were two different Pokemon entities. And and through I don't know, through better effort or my scars, I decided to go go to the Unite Circuit again, and it was better. But that Lucario still haunts me. Yeah, you see Sync just just sits there. Um, Sync just sighs. You know, this is what my organization is want to prevent: the safety of people and Pokemon, not just physically but emotionally. This You were a bad trainer. I get that. Do you say you're a better trainer now? No, I don't know where my Gossifleur is. Hmm.
Maybe it's already with you. This. Kane is thinking about. This is a similar turn of events. Gossifleur with Georgia, who is now Gossifleur. I mean, Chino with. Who was this again?
Sync.
Sync?
Yep.
Who is now a Minchino. And then we had one of the players as well had an old players had an Eevee and got turned into an Eevee.
Mm-hmm.
The only exception might be Ruler, who's currently trapped because of Georgia. No, this is interesting. I should ask around more trainers to see what their if they were a part of the Unite circuit, because that's obviously a pattern. Competitors are people with deep.
Kane, give me stealth.
I'm not talking this, but yeah, sure.
Don't
You're
forget.
still getting distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Fine, I'll.
Let's see here. Let me see here. Their perception. Their perception. Their perception is actually pretty high. As Georgia just take this quickly and says, Georgia. Oops, sorry. This is Georgia. Sorry.
That was Gloria.
Whoops, wrong.
Okay.
They grabbed the wrong.
Well, I guess they get a reroll.
Oh no! I just typed the name wrong here.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's the right sheet, but wrong name.
Because I'm hidden unless obscured. That's another thing.
They're not using perception via sight. They're using perception via aura.
Right.
Yeah, but
And
what's the range on their aura?
It fluctuates.
Fluctuates. Okay. Plot device.
It fluctuates via emotional state.
It's more of a focus than a perception roll, then.
No, aura is mainly focus and perception. Aura is mainly perception.
You say so.
No, it is. In the core book it's in the core book as well. Aura guardians are mainly focused, perception based. All right then. So as we move on.
I do believe Jerry said he was going into the dungeon, which leads to my question: which entrance is he using?
He's using the one closer to the Gricidia flower field.
Right, mine's
AKA
entrance.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll move on to Jerry next, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Alright then, as I move to the Aroma Mines. Actually, which entrance are you taking, Jerry?
The mine that we just said, the one closer.
Are you taking the sinkhole, or are you taking the
Mine's entrance. We just agreed upon this.
All right, mine's entrance it is.
Yes.
All right, let me just delete you. Wait, you already just delete you guys?
Yeah.
All right, as Jerry, you appear in a bomb there.
Yep. Drag him now.
All right.
Jerry.
Yep.
Slowly make his way over to the water stream.
Yep.
Heads through the wall. Just to come back to the flowers, just think about things. These things somehow purified whatever powers that they were there.
Yeah, you see the crystal is gone, by the way.
Power in the dark. Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
And Mila has a connection to these.
Mm-hmm.
There's some way he could possibly connect with them to also be able to do that? To help people? He just sits among the flower fields, thinking about all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You sit there, Jerry. As eventually you hear somebody just walking down the path.
Jerry will peek through, see who it is.
Okay, walking through. Wait, let me move the camera. Alright, where was I? Oh, yeah. Walking through. You see... You see a wild Pokemon.
I was back in. Just wanted to see if it was maybe one of his.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see here. Give me a stealth check, Jerry.
Okay, stealth. His stealth is 4. 90.
They don't see you as they just walk along through the caves. This is Jerry. Remember, this is still a wild area.
Yeah. Jerry's just contemplating.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, he does leave and go back to the Aroma Arid's town.
Mm-hmm. Yep. As you leave, you see a person out here. Oh, a ghost kid. Did somebody actually? Oh, but somebody did actually. You're okay, but somebody did actually die. Hey, kid.
I didn't.
Hey, kid.
Yeah.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I was just in the flower field behind that wall.
Oh,
I should probably go back to my friends now.
uh,
See ya.
hey, do you know where your friends are? Jeez, I did not.
Oh, they're back up in town.
Yeah, yeah, we're back up there. Hey, kid, I just want to make, sure, make you know something for sure. All right, I know this might shock you. You died.
Oh, I've always been a fan tub.
No, I know you go up there expecting your friends and all, but
But
they
I've always been a fan tub. I'm
very
from
severely in.
town.
Yep. Um. Oh. 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 You're from Leaflet. So you did not die in here.
No, always been a fan tub. Mommy and Daddy are also Trevons.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. I thought a kid actually died in here.
Tail's head in a very creepy manner, looking at them.
Hey,
So like, it's clear that it's unintentional. Ghost kid stuff.
Hey, kid. Do you know what? Hey, do I know how Phantom came to be in my world?
Sure.
Okay, so when a human child dies, as the explanation just goes through.
Yeah. Jerry is not at all phased by this. It's just like, he is always been a ghost. He does not. Death is a concept to exist, but
Anyway.
he is very normal about it. So.
By the way, guys, I would like to
Yeah, let's
up
yeah
session as well.
yeah let's
Yeah, it's almost 7:30.
yeah let's end it. Let's end it here as
Fair enough.
eventually y'all meet. You actually meet. I'll meet up back in the center square here.
I might want to approach
Oh?
Georgia before she goes on.
George is not gonna come out of a bar, tavern.
I guess we'll be walking Callie here to the center as well.
Yeah.
The winter's
Not
already on her way.
Can't get far with just a dried citrus berry and a bottle of cider, you know?
Uh-huh. Let's see here. Where is... Let's see here. 1, 2, 3... Oh, yeah. Magical one.
Yeah. The fucking wizard.
The wizard. Alright. As y'all meet up. I'm gonna drag in here. As y'all meet up, you see Callie whisper into Eli's ear about some stuff. As Eli just nods, and
Hey, Eli.
hey Winter,
Hey.
well, met your ghost kid here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Jerry's a good
Aren't
kid.
they just the sweetest?
Yes, he's weird. Jerry's weird.
Why?
Kid's a miracle.
Yeah. I guess tell them how dead kids are made. So and they just took it finally. They're super weird.
I am a ghost
Aren't we
after all.
all a little weird?
Yeah. Wow. It's anyways, your group is yeah. I would say your group is yeah.
We're right
Oh.
here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you say Kira, when you say you got two new friends, that this is not what I expect.
I mean, what can you expect in a world like this?
As you see, Sneasel says there's also that shaman. You guys
Right.
you guys partnered with a shaman?
Yeah, Mila. She's a good kid. She's from around here. Although
She's my best
her
friend.
working so much on the people, as much as I appreciate it, does concern me a little bit. Like they're still just a kid at the end of the day.
She wore herself out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Come to think of it, glancing at the brochure, does anything matching the description of flower field show up at any point in this brochure? As I do remember you mentioning something when talking to Kane, but I don't know if I'd know it.
Flower field in that like mountain forest hilly zone.
Right. Anything like that mentioned in the brochure?
Flower fields? What do you mean?
Like fields of flowers, large clearings with lots of flowers in them. Places with a notable amount of flowers.
Lavender fields.
Yeah, there's lavender fields.
As for other fields, not really.
Yeah. Not really mentioned in the brochure.
No.
I mean, if we get lucky, we'll be able to find some of her other family members and convince them to tag down by here to help out, but... Kid needs to know how to pace herself.
Yeah. Isn't her family in like another dimension at the moment?
Excuse me.
I'm still operating under the assumption that there's at least some amount in the local area since Mila got brought over here.
Yeah.
Mila, how much? Oh, she's not here.
Yeah, she's resting in the mansion, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Where
and
we left.
anyways, I investigated the hole you were talking about in the report.
Right, right.
It's
And
creepy, right?
Yeah, it's totally creepy. I got kidnapped and I was forced to trade.
Oh,
You
yeah,
meant
that
You meant the
place.
snakes.
Yeah, no, that's
Trade
just a local
anyway
thing.
with
Don't
them.
worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to give up my salary.
What do you mean that piece of paper?
No, actual pen.
Eh,
Yourself? Okay.
reminds me, I really should take this down somewhere and cash it. Flicking out his actual fucking salary.
Uh-huh. No actual pen. Anyway,
And
all I got for it is this, which caught my eye as Eli pulls out a Raging Gigas orb. All right, just slot this back
oh
in.
shit,
Gotta slot this back in.
man,
One of them.
Oh!
Mhm.
Gary is on top
Was-
of the Regigigas as he does this.
Man.
But no one notices.
Mhm.
Tiny
If-
touch.
if we get one more of those, we might actually be able to wake Regigigas up. They're a friend of Mila's.
Where did you get that orb anyway?
The snake market.
Yeah, the snake market. Weren't you paying attention?
Yeah, I'm lost in thought right now.
Yeah, the snake market has a lot of cool stuff. If they which their customer service is better.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Huh. Yeah. Anyways, So. What are you? What now?
Lunch, yeah?
Yeah, lunch. Yeah. Let's hit the bar.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. As all you
Yes.
head to the bar, we got ended there.
One
Okay.
minor thing.
Hmm?
I will be holding Kane back a little bit so we can talk about what's on his mind.
Sure.
I have to get going, actually.
Yeah, we'll pick that up at the start of next
We'll
session.
pick it up of our next session. All right. As we ended off there, next time on Swing of Stages.
Yeah.
Next time, we'll. Anyways, yeah, that's all. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the little bell, and let us know what you think of our content in the comment section below.
Yay!
Yeah.
Goodbye.